Hello, baseball fans. Hope everybody's doing awesome out there, staying safe. Haven't hit like or subscribe? Please do so. Brand new YouTuber, so really appreciate your support. Best way you can help me out is by hitting like or subscribe. I'm going to have prizes coming down the line for subscribers, so you're going to get in on that as well. So, as the offseason continues to build, that free agent frenzy, we've been talking about some of the players that have been available, making some predictions. But what are the more intriguing starters out there we haven't talked about? I'm talking about nobody else but Carlos Rodon, maybe formerly of the Giants, but we're just going to have to wait and see what plays out. And what makes this guy special, and why is he a little bit of a risk? Well, first off, he had such an exceptional season last year. I was really surprised that the Giants didn't deal him at the trade deadline. Maybe they're just trying to build a rapport with him to build and create that long-term contract. But last year, this guy was cooking. He went 14-8, had an awesome ERA at 288, 237 strikeouts, a 1.03 whip, and he's a lefty. This guy is hitting a lot of boxes for a lot of teams, and that's why there's going to be a tremendous interest in him. And I could see a lot of teams taking that risk and going 6 years. People have been comparing Carlos Rodon's offseason to that of Kevin Gausman and Robbie Ray of this season. But they suspect he'll get a little bit more money than $115 million. But how much more? And who's going to be in on him? And why is there a risk? Well, if we quickly look at his history, last year, before the Giants, he had a respectable year, didn't pitch a full season, but was awesome again with the White Sox. Even pitched a no-hitter. His ERA was right down there. This guy was electric. The issue is everything before this. This guy has been pro for 8 years already. He's going to be 29, going to be going into his 30s for this contract, but he has had multiple surgeries on that arm, Tommy John surgery, so there is a risk there. I suspect, and I don't want to jinx him, but if Carlos Rodon does get seriously injured again, it could be a career ender for him. And that's trouble if you're going to go 5 or 6 years on this guy. That being said, if he stays healthy, this isn't a guy that you slide in around 3 or 4 on your rotation. This guy is a front-end rotation starter, an ace. And what team really desperately needs an ace? Well, the Giants have been talking to him. The Mets have been talking to him. The Yankees have been talking to him. But the team that I predict, and I'm going to go out and say this now, I'm going to strike early, Texas Rangers. And I've been saying this in my vlogs all along. And I know they haven't been in the news a lot. But when the Texas last year went out and spent hundreds of $millions on Semien and Seager, there is an expectation that they're going to continue to build. Their biggest weakness is the rotation, and that's why they're going to get aggressive on starters this year, and they're going to land Carlos Rodon. They're going to overpay, just like they did with Semien and Seager, and they're actually going to give him 6 years, and it's going to be around 130 to 140 million bucks. Yeah, he's going to Texas. And this is going to be interesting because Texas is going to be loading up with a lot of these large contracts, kind of like the Yankees in the early 2000s, late 90s. And it'll be interesting to see, A, if this plays out, or B, if they're going to get saddled with a bunch of expensive contracts that they can't get rid of and ultimately dig themselves an early grave, and a big one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Carlos Rodon, Texas, 130, 140 million bucks. Think I'm missing the mark there? Do you think it's going to be the Mets? Or is he going to stay with the Giants? Always appreciate your comments below. More importantly, I hope everybody stays safe out there. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll ramble on soon. Take care, guys.